Hello, my name is Alexander Reznikov, or simply Alex, and I'm an ATP, assistive technology professional, and engineer, R&D engineer, research and development engineer. My specialty is human ergonomics, and I'm traveling a lot all over the place. And while I'm traveling, I'm going to visit a good friend of mine and my intellectual property attorney, Rui Garcia Zamor. Let's see what we're gonna do. Hello, Rui.
Hi, Alex. Great to see you. Hope your trip was safe.
Yeah, it was good.
Good, excellent.
So, guys, let me introduce you, Mr. Rui Garcia Zamor, good friend of mine, my intellectual property attorney.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Rui is a relatively tall guy. He's big. How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3". So that falls a little bit outside of standard dimensions, where the normal chairs, as that is the part we're going to talk about, fall into, because usually everything stops at 6'2". And this is Rui in his old chair. And this is the chair that we've got for Rui.
So, hello, my name's Rui Garcia Zamor, and I'm an intellectual property attorney. And so I spent a lot of time here doing my work, and I had a chair that was very attractive, but I was finding that if I sat in it, 12 hours a day, by the end of the week, I would feel a little bit sore. And so Alex was here visiting, and we're working on one of his inventions. I said, Alex, could you give me any advice? There were so many chair options available from the high end to the low end. I said, I don't really care about the cost. What I want is a chair that's going to help me feel great. And at that point, Alex took a lot of measurements and selected a chair that was probably 1/10 of the cost I was willing to pay to resolve the uncomfortability. And I ended up with a beautiful chair that's perfect for my body's unique dimensions.
The way Rui sits, because some people like to sit and relax in a chair, some people like to sit upright, some people like to lean forward. Also, appropriate support, appropriate position of the legs that will allow you to sit for hours and hours and hours. So, what exactly I'm looking for when I'm sitting? Right now, I ask Rui to sit and relax. That is the way he sits, so he can be presented, or he can have a conversation on his Zoom call, which is important, is very popular nowadays, or just talk to the client. But as you can see, he's sitting presentable, and at the same time, he's getting full support and advantage of that particular chair. I asked Rui to move to the desk and to show you how the actual setting works. As you can see, his legs are relaxed right on the desk because it is a good quality desk and Rui wants to keep it. So I did as much as I can to accommodate that part. So his legs are not interfere with anything. It is the wireless keyboard that we decide to use, as well as the position of the screen, which is another part. We found the optimal position for the screen. It is a relatively large screen. The screen is not vertical and it's not angled away from Rui. It's actually tilted towards him. Rui is sitting not at the monitor height. The eye line of vision approximately here, which is in Rui's case more efficient for him. Each of us has our unique way to look and head position. The second monitor right here has a similar angle, but because it's smaller, we adjust the height to be appropriate for Rui and the angle and position to be most efficient. Position of the phone. position of the mouse, position of the pad. Everything is ergonomically designed within reach. Discomfort was minimized. That make very efficient creative environment. And I hope we achieve that goal. And everything is personal. There is no such a thing as one size fits all. There's none. Because when it's come to you, you are the person. And Rui, are you happy with the layout?
I love the layout. It is so efficient for work, and I have recommended to Alex to many of my professional colleagues, and they have all loved the results. If you would like to improve your workspace and your work environment, you absolutely should call Alex and have him come and customize your work environment too. I tell you, Alex, I love the setup. Now I operate it with complete comfort, regardless of how long I have to work. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Alex.
Sure, absolutely,
Thank
absolutely.
you.